2 World Cup quarterfinal matches and 2 free winners for Saturday. In this video, I will be breaking down England versus Norway. Certainly, English soccer fans are quite familiar with Norway superstar Erling Haaland. Can they defeat the player who stars for Manchester City the rest of the calendar year? Speaking of superstars, will Lionel Messi lead Argentina to another victory on Saturday? It hasn't been easy for the reigning champions. The world champions, that is. Will Argentina be able to get by Switzerland? Stay tuned to learn what I think the best bet in that match is. What's going on, everybody? Brian Power back with you here on the Wager Talk YouTube channel. I happen to be on a red-hot 9-3 run with World Cup picks over at wagertalk.com. You shouldn't be surprised by that, as over the last 2+ years, I've been the most profitable soccer handicapper at Wager Talk, up over 60 units of profit during that time. That's after cashing a nice 4% best bet on the under 2.5 in France, Morocco on Thursday. I've got a great special offer coming up. I'm going to be telling you about that in just a little bit. You can get the rest of my World Cup winners for one low price. Again, stay tuned. Do me a favor now, though. Click that subscribe button right below me. I know many of you already have clicked subscribe. We thank you for that. For those of you who may be new here, I do a ton of free content when you are subscribed to the Wager Talk YouTube channel. You get instantly alerted when it becomes available. All right, let's talk about England versus Norway, 5 p.m. Eastern on Fox Saturday from Miami of Florida. England is a big favorite to advance, minus 215 in that market. They are only around minus 115 to win in normal time, however. If you think Norway can pull the upset, they're plus 175 to advance and a whopping plus 310 to win in normal time. The draw, and when you're betting that, you're saying the match will go to extra time, is plus 270. Total for this match is 2.5, heavily juiced to the over. It's no surprise, nor is it a surprise that the popular both teams to score prop is being heavily bet here for England and Norway. Both teams to score yes is currently minus 155 at one popular sports book. I assume that price will be even higher by the time this match starts. I can't advocate for betting both teams to score at that price of minus 155, but it is easy to understand why so many others have already bet yes on that prop. In their 5 World Cup matches thus far, Norway have scored 12 goals while conceding 9. So that's 21 goals in their 5 World Cup matches thus far. The BTTS prop has cashed in all 5 matches, although in the round of 16, it only cashed after Brazil was given a very late penalty kick deep into stoppage time, which was obviously converted by Neymar. Erling Haaland has scored in all 4 matches he's played during this tournament. Remember, he did not play against France in the group stage finale. Haaland had both Norway goals against Brazil. That gives him 7 total in the race for the Golden Boot. Going back to before the World Cup began, Haaland has now scored in 14 straight matches for Norway. The last 14 matches he has played, that is. Of course, Norway was a juggernaut during qualifying, scoring 37 goals as a team. England, meanwhile, they've scored 2 or more goals in 4 of their last 5 matches, 4 of their 5 matches during this World Cup. The Group L winners are led by Harry Kane, who has 6 goals so far in the World Cup, and Jude Bellingham, who has 4. Not even Bill Shakespeare, dare I say, could have scripted a more dramatic outcome for the 3 Lions than what we saw last Sunday in the round of 16. England, despite being down to 10 men and controlling just 33% of the possession, was able to go into the Estadio Azteca and defeat Mexico by a score of 3-2. Note, each side did convert a penalty in that match. Bellingham scored twice in the first half in a 98-second span before Gerald Quansah was sent off with the red card. Make no mistake about it, that was an impressive win by England. Now, if like me, you don't want to lay minus 155 to play both teams to score, what can you do? Well, the obvious answer is to bet both teams to score and over 2.5 goals. That prop is around even money, but you do need that 3rd goal in normal time. I've got an alternative way to bet on this match. It does involve both teams scoring, which I think we've established is likely to occur, but we can lower that price for what I think is a very likely outcome. let's parlay both teams to score and England to advance, plus 138 if you parlay those two things together. That way, we actually don't need a third goal. England can advance via penalties, and we still cash. I'm pretty confident England will advance to the semis. They were so impressive, like I said, against Mexico. Meanwhile, I may have cashed the 4% best bet with Norway plus half a goal against Brazil. Didn't need the half goal, obviously. But Norway were actually pretty lucky to win that match, I thought. And if you watched it, I'm pretty sure you feel the same. Norway lost the XG battle despite dominating possession. Brazil had a ton of scoring chances. Norway just had a goalkeeper standing on his head. I'm very interested to see who wins the possession battle in this one. Regardless, England advances with both teams scoring in normal time. That is my prediction. Parlay those two props together. I know Kwanzaa will miss this match and the next one if England does advance, but they'll be okay without him on Saturday. Smash that like button if you agree. Comment down below with how you would bet this match if you have a different way. We want to see it. Now we're going to go to our final quarterfinal matchup. It is between Argentina and Switzerland. 9 p.m. Eastern on Fox, again, in Kansas City. Messi and Argentina have been living dangerously in the knockout rounds. They needed extra time to get by upstart Cape Verde and then had to come back from a 2-0 deficit to eliminate Egypt. They scored 3. Believe it or not, they turned that 2-0 deficit around in normal time. I'm sure most of you saw that. And of course, but that did come on the heels of a perfect group stage for Argentina. So besides France, Argentina is the only other World Cup side that has won all 5 matches in this tournament. They will be tested by the Swiss, who have yet to concede a single goal in the knockout rounds. A 2-0 win over Algeria. And then after no goals were scored in 120 minutes, the Swiss won a penalty shootout against Colombia. Let's look at the odds screen here. Argentina up to minus 145 to win in normal time. If you think Switzerland could pull the upset in normal time, we're looking close to 5-1, plus 490. I'm seeing the draw is plus 250. Obviously, Argentina is a massive favorite to advance to the semifinals. There is a key injury here for Switzerland. Johan Manzambi will not be available Saturday night. He missed the Colombia match as well. During the 280 minutes he's missed this tournament, Switzerland scored just 1 goal, so his absence is significant. And it's good news for Argentina, who I think is going to find the back of the net multiple times here. Yes, I know Switzerland hasn't conceded in either of the last 2 matches. Different story here Saturday night in Kansas City. Bet Argentina to go over their team total of 1.5 goals. Switzerland were very lucky to keep clean sheet against Colombia. That will not be the case here. Just too much firepower from Messi and company. Again, comment down below with your thoughts on Argentina team total over 1.5. Smash that like button if you agree. Then head on over to wt.buzz/BP. If you've been enjoying all these World Cup winners, well, go ahead and get the next 6 days for just $69. Yes, 6 days for $69. Let's throw that up on the screen here, okay? This is going to cover you the rest of the World Cup and all my MLB as well. And by the way, I know because I know you're asking this, all right? You're getting 6 full days of service. Don't worry about the All-Star break. You are guaranteed 6 days of play. So when I pass, all right, on Monday, when I pass on Thursday, if I pass on one of the stuff, it's okay. You're getting 6 full days of service when you subscribe with this special offer. Again, I'm on a 9-3 World Cup run, up 60 units, over 60 units with All Soccer the last 2+ years. That is number 1 at Wager Talk. And also remember, okay, that soccer does not end when the World Cup ends. The English Premier League and all the other European league, domestic leagues, right around the corner. Their season starts next month. So how about getting every play from now through the opening weekend of college football? That's a great deal. I'm on an 87-56 all sports run entering Friday. Number 1 with MLB totals this season. How about giving me a try if you're not already on board? wt.buzz/BP. There you see it. The earlier you buy, the more days you get $299 every play through August 29th, including the opening weekend of college football. Very excited for that. All right. That does it for me. One final reminder to both like and subscribe. Until next time, let's cash some tickets.